So let's head into the next zone. Downtown, where we're going to face Jude the Dude.
Jack, are you there? Jack? Jack, where did you go?
I had to take a piss. What, is no pissing in my contract?
There are over 10,000 cameras in this city, Jack. Most of them put here by the government to deter criminals, others by store owners and the like.
Death Watch Control uses them to monitor the games. They also use them to score your points. And of course, we're watching too. Only...
The cameras can't see every nook and cranny, I get it. So you want me to hold it unless you're there to catch every last drop?
The only thing my client is concerned with is how game control sees you. This morning's contestant met an untimely death, which meant a considerable financial loss for us. We wouldn't want to lose you too, just because game control deemed you suspicious.
I thought I meant something to you, and now I find out it's just about the money. I feel so dirty.
We just want you to enjoy the game. No, call it a sport.
Of course, like polo, with chainsaws. Oh, now don't worry, 13. I may be a rookie at your little sport, but I'm a fast learner. So let's get going, shall we? Wouldn't want to keep the audience waiting.
No, we would not. But what was Jack sending out of the Death Watch zone? Who knows? The plot thickens. Downtown becomes open. And it looks like tons of baddies are ready to have their asses beat. Ponage, go! Jude the Dude, you're next. This is another one of those very much No More Heroes type games where the bosses in here are insane, and it's one of the most incredible things about it. You want to buy this game for the boss battles, somewhat exclusively. The level design is great too, don't get me wrong. But what really solidifies this game as a top hardcore look at me saying WiiWare, but Wii title, is that it has incredible bosses. They have their own individual personalities, their own very creative ways of attempting to, as Little Eddie stated it, myrtleize you. But right now, the only one who's doing the myrtleizing is us. I love when it rains blood. It's raining red. Take a shower, it's raining red. Okay, just fall in there. Never mind, we don't even have to do anything. Unfortunately, with this game being so overlooked at its prime during its release date, it had caused it to go take a major downturn in price. I mean, that's not unfortunate for you guys, the consumer. In fact, that's probably one of the best things you could hear. But I felt bad for the developers because I think that they deserved their full price of $50 a Wii game. I really do, but it almost immediately got knocked down to $20. And you guys can find this for 20 bucks yourself, probably at GameStop, if I had to guess. You might even be able to get it cheaper now, because it's been quite some time. In the fire, but through the flames you will not carry on.
My proud pimps, players, and pain purveyors. The party don't get started till someone spikes the punch, am I right? Which is why I bring to you the motherfucking death press. So y'all bitches better hold on to your seatbelts, cause somebody about to be a motherfucking pancake in this piece.
See, the death press, man, that's what I'm talking about. Those are such creative ideas. And I think it sucks that the developer really didn't find much luck with Wii. You know, it almost kind of proved all the gamers' points that nobody cares about hardcore on Wii. And it only happened that way because at the time of this launch, Nintendo was going with their hyper-casual strategy of just trying to get everybody as a gamer. And for that, we got carnival games on Wii. We got a bunch of very crappy waggly motion games that were just god-awful overall, not even good for casual, come to think of it. Nintendo's put out great casual games as well as hardcore games, especially in the first-person area, you know, first-party made. Games like Wii Sports Resort, those are great casual games. But those are put out by Nintendo. And so everybody lost faith in Wii pretty fast. It's good to see that Wii U is having a lot more support. Come here. I want to throw you in here. In here! There we go. So I'm glad Wii U is getting a lot more hardcore support, but unfortunately Platinum Games didn't see much success with MadWorld remaining at its $50 price mark. But good for you guys, because this game is truthfully short, and on the side of the consumer, which I always am, but I just like to see it at both sides because, you know, developers, I appreciate their hard work as well. But you guys can most likely find this game for $20 at your local game store, whatever that may be. And where was that guy with the tire? He doesn't know. Oh, Bull Crockers. He doesn't know that we do the tiring around here. There's a bunch of them, though. I thought that box could possibly smash him onto the rose bush. I was incorrect. You know, I did not actually get this at the reduced price of $20. I was very excited about this game. I actually picked this up in New York, surprisingly enough. I was just taking a trip there, and I happened to see... Oh, really? You didn't go on the rose bush? You gotta be kidding me. Get on there. Stay on the thorn. Thank you. But I was passing GameStop and I saw that they had it available. Wow, I just used him as a human shield. Shake your Wii remote, Wii nunchuck, I mean. I was shaking my Wii remote there too. I forgot which one was the flip back. But to dodge real quick like I did there, do a little sidestep to avoid his chainsaw. Then, wah! I was worried about that. And nunchuck away. Where is he coming from? There he is. He's a nuisance we need to take out. Now! Oh, defending, why don't you? He has a pretty sweet double chainsaw, though. And something else that you can unlock, now that I mentioned double chainsaw, in hard mode, is the double chainsaw and, I believe, katana. If I'm not mistaken, it was a katana that you got to unlock, but it's a double chainsaw and katanas. They start appearing on the levels once you play in hard mode. And there we go, another life. Ouch, damn it. Waggle! Some of the waggle controls here are admittedly not so great. They may be a little bit overused. For the most part, it's a successful Wii title. And I mean full Wii title, not something that just uses Wii as a computer space. It truly uses the Wii remote and nunchuck. It's pretty fun with the creative moves you can do. Wow, another life. I didn't even expect that. It's pretty cool the creative moves you can do with your chainsaw alone and just a couple of different swings back and forth with the Wii remote. Oh. That's the lock-on feature. It's done by doing holding the C button, but I was never a fan of the lock-on. At least not in this game. You're all garbage. Get barreled! Oh, sorry, you're not surfing. I guess that doesn't matter for you. Oh, looks like you gotta go to a chop shop. Oh, yes. Double blades. I believe we're right near them. Yes, we are. Alright. Hold A, or A button to stab. Nice. Oh wow, I didn't even realize you're still behind me. Now that's one of the most awesome things ever. That's what's so excellent about them giving you different weapons to play around with. You get different finishing moves too. Scissors! Oh, now. That doesn't just make you feel that much better after rush hour, huh? I don't know what will. Like Wolverine. Oh man, so freaking excellent. But I really love the art style of this game. I'm wondering if it was because it was in black and white. I doubt that's the case. I think that the art style is cool as anything. It most likely was because at that time we had already gotten the title for Casual Core. If Casual Core is even a term.
It's me, baby, the one and only Black Baron, Bishop of Blood and Carnage. Today I'm bringing y'all a recipe for good times. Just toss some G's ass in the press when the time is right. You got a bloody Sunday. Just don't get tossed in the punch yourself, baby. You feel me? Hey, mama, look at you. Hey. Oh, hell no.
Oh, don't worry, guys. He'll be back. He will be back. Take this cash, chuck it in the press. That's all you have to do. It's that simple, guys. Try and collect all the cases of money that you can find, and then just bring it over here to the outskirts of the Bloodbath Challenge. You don't want to actually touch the Bloodbath Challenge, which is this little sign over here, because if you do, then you can't collect more cases of cash to throw into the press to get easy points. It works so well. Let's finish this guy. Oh, I guess he is finished. Hey, you. Get in the press. I'm not impressed by you standing outside dancing in the money. You have to get in the press if I'm to get any points. Damn it, I just knocked someone out. Whoa, don't jump back in the press. Don't shake your nunchuck around like that. And if you manage to get them on the flip side of that, they actually will be crushed, I believe, and still count as points. Something you may want to do as an option is headbutt the guys, run into them to stun them, and then throw them in the press so they don't crawl out. So headbutt with a nunchuck rumble, waggle the nun, and waggle the nun. It's so wrong. Waggle the nun and then throw the men into pools of blood. Oh, to be smashed. But it's a good way to rack up lots of points without them... Okay, we just crushed his skull. What a weak-minded man. But it's excellent because otherwise they will try to scramble out. Understandably so. If you get thrown in the press yourself, that is equal 1 life. That is equaling 1 life for Jack gone. So all those balloons we gathered, good, got crushed. All those balloons we gathered would be popped by this death press. A very inventive and vicious challenge. One of my favorites, probably. I'm going to end up saying that about every Bloodbath challenge, but more or less I'll mention the ones I like and which I don't. This one is a good one. The Rocket Reamer that was on the last level wasn't great. Wasn't one of my favorites, but it could be handled in a similar sense that I did with this challenge.
Marks, tricks, players, and pimps, holler if you hear me. I am proud to introduce the most marvelous of barroom games, Man Dogs. 3 years in the making, this baby is almost as impressive as yours truly.